Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Minecraft Legacy series, where today, everybody, we have a very fun episode. But before we do anything, everyone, as you all can see, in between episodes, I have finally gone ahead and built ourselves some nice pathways to connect the builds around the world. Last episode, everybody, we built this nice little lake house down in the little creek pond thing over here, and it turned out absolutely amazing, and I honestly might be one of my favorite builds of the series yet. But like every episode, everybody, I need to show you who I'm adding to the garden today. And today, everyone, it is none other than It's Liam Roblox, who commented, lovely. I remember coming home after preschool playing this. Thanks, Swifty, thanks. So yeah, thank you, Liam, for supporting the channel. I'm glad that this series, you're enjoying it, and it's brought you some nostalgia. After all, that is what this series is for. Hey guys, as you can see, I've completely decorated everything over here. And over here is actually where we're going to be building our bakery today. Now, the reason for this is because up here, you guys might remember, our animals are up here, plus the wheat farm. So it's basically just close to everything that we need for cakes and cookies and whatnot. However, we can't actually make cookies yet because, you know, we don't have cocoa beans, which is an absolute bloody trek. But yeah, ladies, for this build right here, we are going to be bloody having some fun with it, alright, lads? And let me tell you, mate, like, it is going to be a pretty cool build, because obviously a casual bakery, people usually make it into a cake or whatnot, but today, everyone, we are going to be making it into something a bit more unique. We are going to be making it into sort of like a building that's turned into a cake. So I know it sounds pretty weird, but you'll see what I mean once we actually start properly building it. There we go, just like that. Now, for the front, I want it to kind of go up higher like this, because how I want to make it is kind of so, this part here is kind of like, what would you call it, the breading of the cake, the actual cake part, and then up here we'll use some wool and kind of make a gradient sort of icing going down here, and that's the sort of design that I want to go for. Very unique design, and I think it should be pretty cool. Oh, and that's another thing, everyone. I actually want to say, last episode, I got so much support for that video, and I just want to say thank you all so much for actually all the kind words and everything like that. Everyone was seeming to love last episode, and I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad you all are enjoying the series, because after all, this is going to be, at least I'm going to try to make it be my long-term series on the channel, which I think should be a really welcome thing, considering all the support recently on it. And as long as you guys keep supporting it, I'm going to keep putting it out really regularly. So yeah, I just want to say that thank you guys so much, and hopefully we comes more and more of it. Now, how am I going to do this? I kind of want to go across like this with some birch, and we're going to be using a lot of strip logs today, because personally I haven't really used a lot of light textures, so I think it should be pretty cool and kind of add that unique feature to the build. Yeah, I want to do something like this, just like that. And yeah, after this is going to be like the big bakery of the world. After all the village folk and whatnot, once we get them here, they're going to be needing a place to get a sweet treat in the middle of the night, and that is where they're going to go. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is have on the side here 2 kind of 4 wide gaps like this, and that's the sort of design I want to go for the back there. Now, for the back here as well, I kind of want to keep the same sort of design, just like that. I think it's just kind of good to keep that symmetry, because I think this is a pretty simple sort of set build, but I think if executed properly, this could look very bloody nice. And also on the inside, everyone, I think for the flooring, I might try to do a actual cake on the floor, which actually could be really fun. You know, guys, I have to bloody say, the one thing I hate about my goddamn place where I've set to live is that I'm literally surrounded by 2 swamps. Like, I know I've said this before, but look at this ugly grass. It's so bad, but I can't get rid of it. It's so bloody annoying. And I have literally no way of getting rid of it. It's actually like the biggest pest known to mankind. But with that said, let's continue going on. I got all new materials and stuff. Got some more stone bricks smelting up for what I want to do. And yeah, I think this should be pretty basic. For those who don't know, I'm actually now officially on school holidays, which means, for those who don't know, basically I can do a lot more videos, and basically meaning I can almost, I'm pretty sure I can almost do daily videos. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe, because after all, that must sound good to you and you might like daily videos, because help me bring back the good old days of old Minecraft, and to make Minecraft Let's Plays great again. So now what I'm going to do though is just go ahead and put some stone brick at the bottom, just because I don't want to use too much stone for this build. Instead of just using it completely for the walls, I just want to use it for this section here. Have I made this too small? What? Oh, I'm so stupid. I think I actually might be mentally challenged, guys. Bloody hell, mate. I'm actually so cooked sometimes. I can't build properly. But yeah, while I'm just quickly fixing this mistake, I do just want to talk to you all about next episode's plan, because everyone, our town is pretty desolate. Although we have helpers on sometimes, and I'm going to be having them on a lot more recently now because we're on holidays, I think our next episode, I'm going to focus on trying to actually get ourselves in the world some villagers. Now, although we used to live in a village, hence, you know, all the leftovers, we kind of let all the villagers die. So I actually remember from episode 2 back, there was an igloo all the way over in the snow over there, and with 2 fully cured villagers. So if we get a chance and we can bring them over here, we can start ourselves up our very own village within the town to make it actually finally feel alive. Okay guys, so now though it is time to actually start working on the walls. So for the walls, first off we've got to do the door, obviously. So I think I'm going to do the doors with a nice little glass outskirt like that. Then after this we're going to get some oak planks just like this and get a 2 wide window like that. Do the same for this side, but then also on the side windows I want to have them be bigger. That's why I actually had them to be 4 wide. So if we do like this, there we go, have that little bit there. Then we go some big windows on the side. Either side looks straight to Nolan's house, so every time he goes to sleep at night he has some villagers eating cake next to him. You know, that's a worthy sight. Probably, you know, help him get to sleep. Well, I mean, who wouldn't like to hear the sound of munching and cake? I don't bloody know. Who bloody knows what's going on anymore? This world is kind of cursing my brain. Like, I need more pets. Remember we used to have Reuben the good old piggy boy, and then Reuben died. Still, I have no clue how he died yesterday. Not yesterday, the last episode. Like, he literally was completely fine. I go to my house, he's just gone. He literally was, someone's kidnapped my pig. Wait, what if someone stole him? Okay lads, so now for the roof, what I want to do is go ahead and do some stripped oak log kind of beams like this. And I actually have an idea for what I want to do for the roof. Now, instead of having a built into the roof, I kind of want to have it like kind of outstretched, so we kind of like hang over the edge of here. That's sort of what I want to do. Might be a bit hard, but I think I should have enough wool for it. I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and get some more, but after all, everyone, we have our sheep sanctuary over there, right and pick for the taking. So, you know, we're never running low. We are never gonna bloody run low. Last thing I forgot to do just here is actually have a little window up here just for there, you know, get some extra natural light in. But yeah, what I want to do for this part here is kind of just start if we're going like this with some white wool, because this white wool is going to act like the cake. Well, not the cake, the icing. So we basically got to cover this, and I'm going to decorate it as we go, but for now I just want to keep it like this just before I get some more wool, just to kind of give me a reference and to kind of something to go off of, because yeah, I think that should be pretty good. What does that look like from the front? Because without details around that, yeah, probably just, it looks really weird right now, but once we get the details going around that, it will start looking like a cake. Okay, so I've got a touch bit more white wool. So what I want to do, just the last bit, is okay, finally got around like that. Now though, what I want to do is start adding in some dollops of that cherry. Now, if you're asking what the hell's the cherry, if you look at a cake, a Minecraft cake, you can actually see there's those little like cherry things on top to decorate it, and that's the sort of thing that I want to try to mimic here, just to actually make it seem that, oh yeah, that's a bloody cake. And then once we do that, we're going to start doing the icing droop, which I think should definitely seal the deal that, oh yeah, that is definitely 100% a bloody cake right there. And yeah, I think that's the sort of thing that I want to go for, just like this. And I'll do one more right there. Okay, what does that look like from the front now? Okay, I think I might need one more on the front, like right here-ish. I think that should work. Got that there. Okay, now though, I need to start making it kind of like droop down a bit. So if I kind of like make it like go round like this. Now this is actually really hard. This is way harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, I kind of got to make it like kind of droop down a bit. How am I going to do this? So like that. There, okay, yeah, that's working. Okay, that definitely works. That works. Okay, so yeah, we got to try to do something like this and try to get it to actually look somewhat natural. Before we do anything though, let's add some torches just to light things up a bit more. And I think though, the design that I'm going for right now actually is starting to work really, really well. Okay everyone, so I've been making progress on the roof. Now I'm just waiting for some more wool to get developed. So before we do that, before we do anything, let's continue on with the build just while we wait for that. And to do that, we're just going to actually start with the floor. Now I did say the floor was going to be a bit of cake. Now I was going to use wool, but then I realized wool is very hard to bloody get at sometimes and it can take ages. So what I've decided to do is actually go ahead and bloody get some wood. Now, when I mean wood, I mean like birch and oak, and I'm going to use some red wool because I do actually have some of that. And I'm going to basically make a cake out of that, just see how it goes and see what I can make. And my shovel just broke. I'm actually going to cry. I was saying, everybody, what I want to do is kind of make a cake sort of format. So to start off, I'm just going to do some oak planks because after all, that's going to be like, I guess you could say what would you call it, like the breading of the cake. I don't really know how. I don't know cake and anatomy. Someone down below, please comment cake anatomy. That's something that I need to learn myself. All right, so I'm already out. Are you actually joking? Are you bloody taking the? Okay, this kind of make that same effect that I was doing on the outside, just like that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll add some birch in like this, and hopefully we'll try to end up making this kind of little cake-ish. And then once we do that, we'll start adding in the red wool, and hopefully this will start looking actually like a proper cake. Except I'm out of birch. This is the first time in my entire time on this world that I've actually run out of birch, but this is actually looking good. Okay, there we go. Now though, what I want to do is just go ahead and start adding in some of these little cherry sort of things. I actually don't know what these are. Can someone actually please tell me what these are on the cakes? Because I, honest to God, have no bloody clue what these actually are. So please, I need actually, like, I needed a Minecraft cake anatomy lesson. That needs to be something that actually is a thing. Hopefully this doesn't look weird. Okay, what does that look like? Okay, I think maybe not have the big blotches. The big blotches don't work. Okay, I think that's a no-no. Big blotch equals no. I'm happy with that. That looks really, really nice. Okay, now though, I need to continue on the outside and then we can finally do the roof. Alright, mates, we have finished the outside, but let me tell you, bloody, we need to still do the top roof. This has actually taken much longer. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft today, and I'm starting to lose my mental sanity, so that is a bit questionable, you know. Yay, fun game. Fun game, 10 out of 10 game, honestly. Would play again, would play some more, and yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles, that's the way the creeper hisses, that's the way Steve mines. Yep, that's the Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? Okay, everybody, so as you guys can see, I'm just about on the last part of the roof. However, I am going to wait just a bit because I am still, honestly, just been sitting here and farming sheep. So while we wait, I might as well start on actually putting in some tables. After all, this is going to be a little bakery slash cafe sort of thing. So after all, people are actually going to need places to sit. So with that said, let's actually start making ourselves some nice little table segments here. Gonna have probably another one there, like this. I'll probably have a fair few in this little middle row, except for the door part here. So I'll try to keep it fairly symmetrical, and we're gonna have a big kind of line up here, like, because after all, this is where you're actually gonna buy the cakes from. So you know that kind of needs to be a fairly important factor of the actual build. And I think that's all the tables we can actually fit for now until we actually get the counter in, which we will start actually probably right now. So for the counter, I'll put something like that there. There we go. Then I'll go, kind of want to go like alternating between blocks and actual slabs. Of course, it is bloody raining. But why wouldn't it want to rain? Why wouldn't it want to rain? I'm just, you know, recording, having a lovely old episode, and it starts bloody raining. Why does everything have to be so depressing in this game? I need to know. Okay, I should actually probably also leave that spot for a trapdoor there, which I'll quickly make now as well. So I put a birch trapdoor like there. There we go, yeah, that works. Just like that. Now though, for lighting, I want to actually use some glowstone. So I think I'm just going to put some glowstone up in the corners like this, in each corner. There we go, just like that. Use some of the extra glowstone we have. Then on the ceiling here, I'll have drop down this bit here, have a bit of glowstone. And we'll drop down another bit right here, have some glowstone. Now, I don't know if that's going to be all the light we're going to need. I think that's actually a fair amount of light. I think that's all the light we actually need for the build. I could even just go extra, just for some extra little touch up, put some torches in each corner here. But personally, I think that is some fairly good lighting, and this place is looking quite fancy, I have to say myself. So we've got the final stretch of where'd the wall go. Alright lads, so here we go. I think this is the final stretch now. I finally found my wood. I finally found my wool. I honestly had no clue where it went. So there we go. We'll do something like this, just some basic like that. We don't really need much cherries for this side. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm running low. Don't tell me I'm low. Come on. I've been sitting here farming for so long. You're joking. I'm too way. I don't, you know what? They'll never know the difference. They will never know. They will never know. No one will ever see that, alright? But everyone, now we need to actually finally do behind the counter, which shouldn't be too hard. I've got some random little blocks and whatnot to kind of build off of. So, there we go, get some fences, piece of glowstone, another fence like that. Then I'll do something like a birch log, just to kind of make it look a bit busy back here. Then we'll do that, a pumpkin. There you go. Okay, yeah, you know what? That is everything that we need back there. I would say that is a good, pretty good damn counter. Now, the final thing, everyone, we need to do is finally bake a cake. Things we need for a cake, for those who don't know, are simple things such as milk buckets, which we can get right there, wheat, which we already have, some eggs, which we can quickly get right there. Well, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. And down here, everybody, for those who don't know, I actually have, I need to finish that off. I need to actually, I have down here a fairly big sugarcane farm. And with that, everyone, we have all the components we need for our cake. You know what, everyone? I just wanted to have a say, just walking in here, this actually might be my favorite build in the world so far, and I cannot wait to continue to expand the town here. This is going to be so bloody cool. But with that said, let's put these ingredients here. We'll get what we need as we get them, so like that. Okay, I'll turn the sugarcane into actual sugar. After all, you know, it's sugar cane, you know, needed sugar. So I'll do something like that, put that in there, get ourselves, I think, is it 1 egg? I'm trying to think. Yeah, 1 egg, I'm pretty sure. Get ourselves some wheat, I think 3 wheat, the milk buckets, and I'm pretty sure, I'll just get 2 eggs just in case, I'm pretty sure that's everything we need. There we go, everyone. Our beautiful cake, the first cake of the world, and our new cake bakery. There we go. Now, I think it's only right to put it right here in the middle. But with that said, everyone, I think that's where we're going to leave off the episode. Now, before we do leave it off, though, I do want to ask you all, what should the name be for this bakery? I will pick down below the best comment and the best name for this bakery, and I'll put you in the rough garden if you haven't already. But with that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I've been your host, Swifty Sloth, and good bloody bye.